these are my friends over there, Ainsley. It's very personal to me. These people are all on Vladimir Putin's hit list. Every day we wait is a day where we could be costing Ukrainian lives.
Talks between Moscow and Kiev resume today. Ukrainian President Zelensky's senior advisor just tweeting, on our way to negotiations with the Russian Federation, already in helicopters.
This as a bipartisan delegation of 6 House members. You can see their pictures there. They're going to travel to the Ukrainian border on Friday to go and see the conflict firsthand.
One of those delegates from Pennsylvania, Congressman Fitzpatrick, co-chair of the Congressional Ukrainian Caucus, and was stationed in Ukraine as an FBI agent. Congressman, what prompted you to do this, to take this trip?
Well, like you, Brian, and everyone else, we're just horrified at the images we're seeing. We want to go out there and actually figure out what's going on. We have a letter here that was sent to us from our Ukrainian colleagues in Parliament, specifically what their asks are. We want to find out, are they actually getting these items, mainly defensive equipment, and are they getting it in a timely manner?
You have no idea. Wait, you have no idea? You have no idea the pace in which they're getting resupplied?
No, we do, but it's all based on news reports. We want to actually go out there and speak to them, is my point. They've told us exactly what they need. And, what's frustrating to us, Brian, and I know it's frustrating to all of you, is seeing this 40-mile-long caravan and why it's just sitting there and why we can't do anything about it. So we want to get a report on the ground from the Poles and some of the other allies out there as to what the hesitancy is to get the Ukrainians what they need.
Congressman, I'm curious about your FBI experience. You were an agent there. Tell us how that will help you when you're going over on Friday.
Well, I mean, these are my friends over there, Ainsley. It's very personal to me. These people are all on Vladimir Putin's hit list. These are members of parliament. These are members of the press. President Zelensky, a modern-day Churchill who's just galvanized the world. But we actually want to get a report from what's going on the ground in person so we can report back to our colleagues here in Congress and make decisions that we need to be making.
Congressman, how much time do you think you have before the supply lines to get anything into Kiev or elsewhere closes?
It's diminishing by the day, Pete. This should have been done months ago. We've been getting reports on our Intelligence Committee months ago. It's been very frustrating to us that the administration has not moved quicker, but we are where we are right now. And every day we wait is a day where we could be costing Ukrainian lives. So we got to get them everything we need. But we wanted to send a bipartisan delegation out there. There's going to be 6 of us total, so we can actually see and hear from them what they're getting, what they're not getting, how quickly they're getting it, what the supply chains are. And by the way, when it comes to aircrafts, the only planes they know how to fly, the Ukrainians, are the MiGs. They can't fly F-14s. They don't know how to do it. And the other option are drones being supplied by one of the neighboring countries.
What happened to the MiG deal? They said there's some complications with the European Union, so it's not going to happen. Meanwhile, the pilots were on their way to Poland. What could you tell us?
Brian, that is more than anything else. That specific issue is what we got to get answers to and hopefully resolve while we're out there. It is, of all the things we're seeing, the most frustrating thing is there's 40 miles worth of Russian tanks that are just sitting there on satellite imagery, and we're doing nothing about it. We got to get an answer to that, and hopefully they can take some action while we're out there.
So, Congressman, you leave on Friday. I assume you arrive when? Saturday? What happens then? How long are you staying? Where will you stay? How can you make sure that you're safe?
Yeah, thanks, Ainsley. So we're not allowed to talk. First of all, we don't know many of the details ourselves, and they don't want us sharing that. We can share a lot more when we get back. But the bottom line is we're going to be right in that immediate vicinity, and we're going to do everything we can. Believe me, everyone that's going out there is very, very passionate about this. We're huge Ukraine supporters. We're going to demand answers, and hopefully we can fix some of the log jams, or at least get answers as to what the issues are that we can help resolve.
All right, well, hopefully you can talk to us once you get there. We'd love to talk to you in the theater.
Absolutely.
Thank you for going. You're the eyes and the ears of America. You can go there and see what's happening and report back to us. Please come on the show when you return. And everyone say a prayer. We hope that you stay safe.
Thank you, Congressman. We appreciate your time.